So this is meant to be a demonstration of a marker position in the high-speed port scanner. So I'm collecting data on 12 ports on a multi-port remote spectrum monitor. You can see up right above the cursor in the title bar there is it says frequency and power position. That's going to track the mouse as I move it. It'll track it from graph to graph. So wherever I'm at, it'll show power and position. I can also, if I left click with the mouse, just to see better, I get some crosshairs that help me position and look for things. So it's just kind of like a marker that's just kind of there when I want it, but it's not static. I can turn a marker on. I'm going to just have these so they're not jumping around so much. I'll turn off that. I can turn a marker on in a couple of ways. I can come into the marker table and just, so if I want this at 620 megahertz, which is in the range here, and go back to the graph, and now I've got a marker at 620 megahertz. I can position that marker with the mouse if I put the mouse over the marker label, and then I just roll the mouse wheel. Then those move. Each click on the mouse wheel moves the marker one data point. So resolution depends on the span and the number of display points you have set. If I put the mouse over the delta marker label, I can adjust the relative position of the delta marker. See, when I move the marker, then they move together. And when I move the delta marker, it moves by itself. I can also move the marker if I'm moving the mouse with the left mouse button. So I see those red crosshairs, and click the control key, then the marker jumps to the position where the mouse was. So, and then you see the delta marker maintained its relative position. So if I want the marker to be over here, I can pop that in right there. So that gives me an easy way to position it with the mouse, or I can reposition. This is the best way for fine-tuning, is just put the mouse over the labels and set them. So anyway, I have sort of an on-screen, always-on mouse position readout. Always can go back to the table. So this reads out the current position. We can add to that the marker power if we wanted to see that in the table. So then that would be reflected when we're running here, and we're looking here. You could see that the current marker position, and then the power reads out here. Or if we're looking at the graph, then these numbers change with each new set of trace data that comes in. And each graph has its own, right? So if we come here, we can set markers for all of these, both the keyboard and the mouse, to set and adjust and read marker positions in the Vision high-speed port scanner.